Alright guys, welcome aboard. First thing we're going to do is safety checks. Get everything set up for departure.
Brakes up.
Brakes are set.
Fuel.
Fuel, we have it on the right main. We'll leave it there.
Jump for takeoff.
Trim is set for takeoff.
Flight controls.
Green, correct?
Instruments.
Instruments are good.
Mixture, best power.
Mixture, we'll set it when we do our run-up.
Primer.
Primer is in and locked.
2000 RPM.
Okay. Alright, we'll set our mixture now. Alright, it's good.
Mags.
Mag check, good.
Carb heat.
Carb heat, good.
Prop.
Prop, it's set. And that's not prop, son.
Prop cycle.
Okay, then you say it correctly, okay?
Amps and volts.
Amps and voltage is good.
Oil pressure.
Oil pressure is good.
Oil temperature.
Temperature is good.
Idle.
Idle. Idle is good.
Friction lock.
We'll set that when we take off. Centennial Ground, good morning. Cherokee 3620 Whiskey at Charlie 1. Run-up is complete. We have Lima. We'll be departing eastbound. We'll pick up IFR in the air.
Cherokee 3620 Whiskey, Centennial Ground. Would you like 10 the wind calm?
Yeah, we can take 10, 3620 Whiskey.
20 Whiskey, runway 10, taxi via Charlie 1.
10, Charlie 1, 3620 Whiskey.
Number 20 Whiskey, monitor tower. Squawk VFR on departure, please.
20 Whiskey, we'll monitor tower, and we're squawking VFR.
Cherokee 3620 Whiskey, Centennial Tower, straight out, runway 10, move takeoff, wind calm.
Straight out 10, clear for takeoff, 3620 Whiskey. Okay, son, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we got our flaps, we got our mixture, we got our prop, we got our light sign. Fuel pump comes on now. We've been clear for takeoff, straight out 10. Alright, it's clear right, clear left. Alright, so here we go. Alright, Superman's looking good.
Traffic.
Full power is on. Airspeed is alive. F50.
Jet 116, call the test on, runway 171, taxi via Alpha. 7. Alpha 171, yeah, Alpha, cruise check 1.
So 3620 Whiskey, I've got your radar contact 17 miles east of Woodland. You are cleared to Lima Bravo Oscar as filed. Climb maintain 900,000 and sail to Leland.
I was going to go VFR, but I kind of see some clouds in the distance, and some of these airports are IFR. So we have some storms here also indicating on the radar along the way. So I just want to play it safe. And I decided to just go ahead and do IFR. And one of the reasons I didn't want to do IFR coming out of Centennial is because we were pretty heavy. We did take off in the morning. It was 60 degrees when we took off, but nevertheless, the density altitude was still pretty significant. So I didn't want to climb up to 9,000 because 9,000 would have probably given us density altitude of over 11,000. And normally aspirated airplanes don't really do all that well at that altitude. So I decided to kind of wait it and call it in now that the MEA here is below 7,000. So, all right, guys. Yeah, welcome aboard. So far, it's been a pretty smooth flight for the most part. Bump here and there, but it's been pretty smooth so far. And we have about 3 hours and 17 minutes remaining for our first stop over at Lebanon. I stopped at Lebanon on our way in, and they had some pretty decent prices on fuel, so I'm going to pay them another visit. I like to support FBOs that have lower prices in fuel. So we're going to go there again and pay them a visit. And then after that, we're going to take off again and head over to Big Sandy in Kentucky. And the other thing that's kind of concerning, and the reason I also filed IFR is because these storms here are concerning me here a little bit. They've been brewing up. I've been watching them. Initially, they were moving south, but now it seems like they're just developing right on the same spot. So a little concerning there, so we have to play this by ear. One option is going to be that we can probably go up north and bypass these big storms here, because we're not going to go through that. No way, no how. But hopefully by the time we get there 3 hours from now, that stuff will be to the south. But if not, again, we'll just probably plan on going north of it and then on to Kentucky. So we got a lot of stuff going on. This is what happens when you fly. You have to always be ready for the unexpected and ready to make decisions on the spot. On our way back, we had some pretty remarkable experiences where we had to make decisions on the fly and actually even made one additional stop so we can make sure that we have enough fuel to get to our destination, because we had to do a lot of detours to bypass a lot of storms. So we deviated around a lot of storm cells, and that ate up a lot of our fuel. And I didn't want to get back to Denver with fuel being a critical thing in my mind. And coincidentally, when we got into Centennial, what happened? You remember what happened?
There was a guy calling in that he was critical on fuel.
I don't want to be in that situation. Like, why would you put yourself in a situation to be in critical fuel conditions? I really don't understand that. That's one other reason I like flying the Cherokee 6, is because you can fill up these tanks and you can go. Again, the problem is that when you're at high density altitude like Denver, then you have to also be cautious of that and keep that in the back of your mind, that density altitude plays a big role in making decisions. All right, we're descending now for Lebanon. We're going to do the visual 1-8. So now we just need to look for the airport to the right of the town.
20 Whiskey, and change my frequency on 123.72.
123.72, 3620 Whiskey. And we're at 123.72, 20 Whiskey.
20 Whiskey, roger. 20 Whiskey, set to maintain 3,000.
Right at 3,000, 3620 Whiskey.
20 Whiskey, the field 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
20 Whiskey, we do have the field in sight, and we can cancel IFR with you at this moment.
And 20 Whiskey, IFR cancellation is received. Freak change true. There's a Sierra. She's about a half mile to the west of the field now, landing as well. And have a good day.
Right at 20 Whiskey, we'll squawk VFR. Frequency change approved. 20 Whiskey, have a great one. All right, 2 notches of flaps. Gonna go ahead and do mixture ridge prop now. All the landing lights are on, and we're gonna go ahead and turn the fuel pump on now. Speed is right where I like it.
500.
Note it. All right, runway is clear. This is 1-8. There's somebody, looks like mowing the line. Make sure he doesn't get on the runway. Not a bad landing. Welcome to Lebanon, guys. Now we're gonna fuel up and then keep on going to Big Sandy. All right, let's clean her up. All right, let's put the mixture for taxi. All right, taxiway is clear. Lebanon traffic, Saratoga now clear of the runway, Lebanon. Perfect. Welcome to Lebanon, guys. Let's fuel up and let's get out of here. 10:42.7.